Alright guys, welcome back to Slim Millions page here. I'm gonna do a step-by-step tutorial for you guys, give out some insight on what I'm doing here and everything like that. So let's jump right into it. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and get this hair ready to be cut. So I'm gonna set it up by brushing it out and stuff like that and showing you guys what my platform is. Next step would be obviously setting my guideline in to see where my fade is going to be started at. It's going to be like a medium high cut, you guys. And I cleared it all out behind and underneath and stuff like that, and did the same thing for the other side as well. And you see I got some hair clips in there and stuff to keep the hair out of the way. Right now I got the clipper closed with a one guard on there, just laying it down real good for a cleaner platform for me. Make sure my canvas is looking real good and stuff like that for when I'm fading. This is still not going to clear it up all the way, but it'll help a lot. So guideline, platform, brush the hair down real good and stuff, you guys. Make sure you're going through all your steps before you like jump into a haircut. Accidentally forgot to record this part, so I went ahead and showed you guys what I did. This blade is open all the way, and I'm gonna set this first fade guideline in for you. This is me showing you the one guard, and it is closed, and I am going up. I know it looks like I'm going all the way up to the dreads. I am barely right there. I'm like not even touching the dreads all the way. I'm just going up just enough to make sure I have enough space for my second guideline, and you'll probably see it within that dark hair up there. I'm gonna brush it out for you with my guard. I'm not gonna use a brush or a comb, because I'm showing you guys with my left hand that I'm recording, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do the comb with the guard instead. So right now this guard is actually open as well, and I separated those two fade guidelines. The one I was just doing was closed. This one that I'm doing now is open, and this is the half guard. I'm using it as a cleanup, really. Just gonna get all this trash out of there. Cleanup phase, just getting everything that I see that kind of sticks out as a bulk, and it's gonna make my fade a lot more smoother as I'm doing it. In the next slide, you'll see that I'm gonna use just bare guard to clean up as well, and like really get this fade done, clear out this bottom line and stuff like that. But as you can see now, we're just gonna use my half guard, get all the dark spots in the top part out mainly. I'll fluctuate in between that guard as well, you guys. All right, this is what I was talking about just a minute ago, where I actually have no guard on this. And I'm gonna go ahead and close it all the way. And I'm gonna get that bottom line out. It might cause another line, you guys, but I mean, it's gonna be a lot more easier to get out with that guard. I mean, with no guard now, because the previous line we put in was with the liners. So now that I've gotten it out just by closing my clippers and stuff like that, as you can see now, it is probably open, which it is open. And I'm just gonna get that. I'm just gonna start working some weight out on the bottom real good. That right there that I'm doing is a cleanup on the top. And I like to call it like raking, but I'm only gonna use, like, you see how I'm facing my clipper? I'm only gonna use that corner. And that corner right there is gonna like really work out a lot of that dark, noticeable spots that you can see in the top and in the middle and all that. And I'm gonna do it for a minute until I stop seeing what I'm seeing. Right here is one of my favorite tactics. I actually got it from a while back with my first shop that I was in. I was working with JB, and he taught me how to do the rake, and it was very fundamental. Vic Blends, he calls it the bear claw. He claws through, you know, and it lays the hair down real good, gives you a sense of what's going on. Again, you guys, that's just another combing technique, and it just gets your hair situated up real good. As you can see, it's still dark in there, slowly but surely getting rid of it. I'm gonna go ahead and rake through it again. Once again, using the same tactic, just to brush out some hair and see what's going on. So indeed, it is coming out. You can see all the dark spots leaving and stuff like that. Maybe a hint of hair sticking out that you guys can see from there to there. But I'm gonna make sure I can try my best to get it all out and fade it. And as you can see, that fade is coming together really good. It's damn near about to be flawless and stuff like that. When I get my camera set up and stuff, you guys, I'll probably show you how I do all the sides, but I want to focus on one side since I'm holding the camera the whole time. And it's already like a couple of bad views going. Camera views, that is. So right now you can see this fade is coming together pretty well. And I'm about done on it. And I'm gonna do the rest of the head without recording. So I'm gonna fade the left side and the back real quick. And I'm gonna get it caught up. So on this lineup process, as you guys see, I'm aiming for the most natural part. And I'm going to try to make that part be as sharp as possible because I don't want to push them back or nothing like that. So I'm just going to set it up. I mean, of course, we always, mistakenly might go back a little bit more, but that don't mean keep doing it, guys. Like, if you know that you accidentally went back a little too far one time, go ahead and fix it right out. Or if a customer asks you to do something that might have disturbed what you was doing. Like my client right here, he normally asks me to not do his hairline at a side point. See how it's slanted in there, how I lined it up with a slant? I did that on purpose because I feel as though I'm going to follow the natural line. His natural line slants. So I always do it slanted, you guys. But today, I didn't do it slanted just because of the simple fact that I'm showing you guys the real key tactics on doing a haircut. But at the end of the day, your client is always right. So make sure follow what he asks you to do and stuff like that. If he likes it, I love it. So right now, I'm just going to touch it again, make sure it's sharp as possible. With hairlines, man, there's a lot of good advice you can go through with hairlines. Most people say start from the side. Most people say start on the bad side and then do the good side. It's whatever your preference is, man. Me personally, like I said, I always start from that angle. He doesn't have a curve because it's a bald fade. But if he had a curve, I would do the curve first. So I'd start on my curve, and then I go on the side and I line it up because that curve is going to show you where his natural hairline on the side actually ends at. Since he doesn't have a curve, though, we're just going to skip straight to the side. And right now on the front, like I said, I normally do start with the middle. I go from the middle and work my way to the end, to the points right there in the corner. And I didn't record doing the enhancement because I had to hold a card to do it. And I had to spray at the same time. So obviously you see that I put enhancements in it and it makes up for the light spots. It makes the hairline look a lot more sharper and more bolder and it speaks out. How do I feel about enhancements? I do get that as a big question. A lot of the times I tell people, it's part of the game, man. It's art. If it makes it look better, then do it. If he doesn't like it, then don't do it. Like I said, the customer is always right. I like enhancements. I don't like them on myself, actually. I do not like enhancements on myself. So as you can also see right there, there's a big chalk line. That did not come from my clippers. That is actually from a pencil. And on the pencil, I drew it around his hairline to make his hairline more bolder. And it'll make it stick out a lot more better. And it'll look like it's a nice ash mark going around there. Makes it look really sharp. Like your clippers are just hitting out of this world. You know what I'm saying? I personally couldn't tell you how those guys are making their clippers hit every single time and leaving those nice ash marks on their hairline. Mine does do it every now and then, depending on the person's skin and hair and all that good stuff, and how their maintenance is on their showering and stuff, hygiene. But you guys get it though. Sorry, it looks like a really bad view for you guys, so I'm going to try to, there we go, fixed it up. Alright, so as you guys can see, I didn't show how I did the other side, but I basically did the left side the same way I did the right side. I razored it in. Every time I razor, guys, I always go back over with the liners. I always go back over it because it leaves loose hairs to be vulnerable to peek out in your pictures and stuff like that. And you do not want that. You do not want those hairs sticking out in your pictures and stuff like that. So go ahead and don't be lazy. Go back with your liners and hit those spots and get those loose hairs. Don't be lazy. Do the job. Don't halfway do it. Details everything. Go back around, make sure you balling them everywhere out. Hit those lines that you need to hit. Do a proof check. The camera never lies. If I see something in this camera right now, most likely I'm gonna try to go back and fix it because I don't want to post it if you guys can see it. Because if I know you can see it, I know damn well I can see it. I got barber eyes, man. Barbers know what I'm talking about when I say that. I got the barber eyes. I can see things from a mile away now at this point. I'm going to tag my Instagram in the left-hand corner as well so you guys can see my name. Follow me. I'm also going to post this on Instagram as an IGTV. I'm not going to do any songs over it because I'm talking over it, of course. And you guys tell me what you think about it. Comment as much as you want. Give me honest opinions. I am not a sensitive person. See right there, I saw a dark spot right there, so I started fading it out because I obviously could see that dark spot right there on the camera. And I'm gonna like really tackle that right there because it needs to be faded really well. And you can tell a lot by the way your client's hair grows back as well. If it grows back looking choppy, guys, that probably means you didn't take your time on it, and probably means you rushed it. So those 20-minute fades that you're doing, that you're bragging about and stuff like that on Instagram, or 10 to 15-minute fades that you do on Instagram, just make sure you proof checking, man. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying make sure you proof check your fades, man. 10, 15 minutes, I personally can't do it like that. It make it look like it was done in an hour. If I do it in 15, 20 minutes, I must have been really feeling myself that day if it looked like it was a 45-minute cut. So we'll just leave it at that. But no, I do not advise. If you can, you can. But if you can't, try to, just work on speed by, like, taking your time and stuff like that. It'll come over the years, guys. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead. This is me really just showing the cutoff at this point, letting you guys see it. I'm not going to say bragging or anything like that, but, if you like it, you like it. Come check me out. Yeah, that's pretty clean. If you notice, one side of his beard grows different on the other side. So nah, I saw the differences. If you guys are wondering if I saw it, and this is just a picture. So I'm done now. All right, guys, catch me at Slim Millions.